What up? Coming at you with another video. Like, subscribe, comment, um, keep pushing me along so I can get myself out there more. So, the subject of this video is which championship was the toughest out of the 6 that Chicago won? Now, in my opinion, Uh, the third championship, which was when they played the Phoenix Suns, was the toughest. The second was the Blazers. Third was the second time they played Utah. Then comes the first time they played Utah. Then comes the Sonics. And then the last one is when they played the Lakers. That was almost a sweep. That was a gentleman's sweep. Uh, they beat them 4-1. So that's the arrangement in my mind of the level of difficulty when they won their titles. And the reason why that I say that the Suns was the toughest is because they played they faced off against Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley was still a viable player in the league at that time. That was 93. He was still in his prime. He had just won the MVP that year. And the Phoenix Suns was a formidable team. And it was a few times in there. Because every game, except for like the first one, was competitive. Very, very competitive. They went to double or triple overtime in one game, if I'm not mistaken. In that game, I remember Scottie Pippen catching a cramp, catching cramps frequently through that game. Jordan was spent. The amount of points that Jordan had to generate for them to get over the hump with Phoenix was astronomical. He scored like 40 something points, 44, if I'm not mistaken, in one game. He was physically struggling. All that whole team was. The reason why the second toughest was the Blazers, because the Blazers, if you was watching around that time, around from 90, no, 80, 87 till about the mid 90s, the Blazers had a core of Clyde Drexler, Terry Porter, Kevin Duckworth, Buck Williams, Jerome Kersey, if I didn't mention him. They were athletic. They were, in the case of Buck Williams was tough. I recently watched a video where Buck Williams and, wow, what was that other guy? He was I think they played for Philly, but they got into a nasty scrap. Buck Williams gave him a little two-piece. Buck Williams getting Buck Williams. Buck Williams was real tough. He played for New Jersey for a long time. He was toiling in obscurity and losing. Then he got traded to the Blazers and put himself on the national stage because the Blazers was on TV a lot of times. People got to see what type of player he was. He was the missing piece that they needed to push them over the hump, and they were in contention for the championship various years, many years, from, like I say, 87, from when I can remember, to about 93. They were in the championship hunt a lot of those years. One year in particular, when in 91, when the Lakers beat them, there was a controversy with how the officiating was getting called, how the officiating was getting done, rather. So, getting back to the Blazers being the toughest opponent, yeah, they were the second toughest because of Clyde Drexler being on the same level as Jordan as far as trying to see who was better. We all know who was better. Nothing on against Clyde, but he couldn't get up on Jordan. And then the second championship, the second three-peat, when they played Utah the second time, Utah looked like it looked like Utah was about to take them. So that's my rankings as far as the level of difficulty for the 6 championship chip trophies that the Bulls won. And you can respond, debate, or whatever. Hit me up. So, get back at you.